Lost 2 daughters and a granddaughter. Me and Pearl come by here all the time. So she lives up on 180 Sudbury. I got kicked out of her place when she was in the hospital. She died from dirty blood, bad needles in the hospital. I lost her sister 6 months before that to the drug. And almost a year to the day, Pearl's daughter to the drugs too. I just started doing art. Emotional art. You never know when the bombs go off. I miss my girls.
We had the idea to hold an art exhibit because we have a number of people at the Dale who count themselves artists, but we also discovered that there were so many people who wanted to learn how to engage in art, and we've noticed how important it is to find your voice, especially when maybe that's been stunted by other things. And so art, creates that opportunity to give expression to things that might be held deeply.
Well, I was born with the ability to do art because I was born with the talent. The talent comes from God. He gave me the talent to do artwork. So I've been doing artwork since I was a child. That's why you see a lot of blue in my picture, because my favorite color is blue. Sky blue, water blue. There's a lot of blue in my pictures, but that's it, and the seagulls in the sky, lighthouse, just off Nova Scotia.
The Phoenix piece, it's a 6-foot canvas, acrylic on canvas. My first 20 pieces were pencil, so there's some pieces there that are pencil crayon. The Canadian non-abstract, a lot of people in Parkdale love that piece. This came actually from the 70s from New York on the graffiti, so I loved the pattern. My grandparents taught me how to do art when I was 6 years old. So, and then I was in the workforce for 15, 20 years. Then I came here, and I've been here 23 years, doing a lot of art.
We all, as people, share a common humanity, and that we are really not to be reduced to our circumstances. And so oftentimes people are, right? They're considered the homeless or any number of things like that. And what we're trying to do is to see and celebrate the whole person. We recognize that there are very tangible needs that people require, of course, but we also notice that when it's only about that something is lost for people. And so at the Dale, we really want to invite people into full participation of our community. We recognize that when somebody is consistently on the receiving end of charity, which often they do need, what happens is that person might lose the belief that they have anything of value to give. We're all built to give and receive, and so through this art program that the Dale's been doing, it really has been one of those touch points for people, that they have something to give and also receive in community as we create art together.
I look at the experience of making art differently as something as a passion and something that's a gift from God. This is an interesting piece because it's a piece that I took by chance, and I felt like this was an experience that I could relate to, a situation of being hungry and maybe needing something to eat, also being homeless at some point in my life, not being able to not being sure of where my next meal would come from. Also an experience of witness, having people walk by and not say a word or not give a hand. Somebody who was dependent, say, on somebody else's mercy.
When we identify or embrace the love of God, it fills us in such a way that we can then express that same love to others. And we know that life is hard. It's really difficult generally, and without that kind of love, without the call to loving our neighbors as ourselves, that it's really hard to maneuver through. And so we do believe that we can be light in the darkness.